Let me see, everybody, give me a second. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Oh, there you go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students. Not traders, students. Students. Everybody, this is FXFreedom, broadcasting you live on YouTube. And this is Crypto Friday, right? Okay, no, this is not a course, everybody. Okay, this is called Crypto Friday. And I'm sorry, I didn't change yet the FXPassion's trademark. Okay, I'm going to do this in the future weeks. Okay, so let's start. Today's disclaimer: the webinars are not investment trading advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. Don't invest or trade money that you cannot afford to lose. Crypto assets, meaning those things that you are seeing here, everybody: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, Solana, Uniswap, Avi, and more. Crypto assets carry a high degree of risk and are not suitable for all investors and traders. Always do your own homework before you act. What do we mean by always do your own homework? Check regulation in your country, what you can do, what you cannot do. Okay? Talking about the cryptos, everybody, I'm not a professional on crypto, so, you know, one more time, FXFreedom, formerly FXPassion, you know. So tell me, what is smart contract? I have no idea, you know. Oh, let's talk about blockchain technology. No idea. So I'm not a professional on cryptos, but I'm a technical trader and a portfolio manager. And in my opinion, the crypto market is going to produce millionaires and billionaires in the next 3 to 5 years again. In my opinion, every first week of the month we are showing you the portfolio results. I am having a lazy portfolio course every 3 months. 20 people max. Connect if you want more info. So you can connect with me on, send me an email or on Skype. Everybody, take a pen and paper. The next lazy portfolio is going to be 19th of February. Okay, and this is the portfolio so far. What do you think? Good, bad, more or less? So if this is your first time with us, everybody, remember, this portfolio is not for the last 24 hours. This portfolio is not just 7 days. This portfolio is not just 30 days. This portfolio, it's more than 90 days. Okay, 90 days, or the 90 days it was down, 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 down. Last 90 days we went until to 9,500. This was 9th of November, and all time this portfolio looks like this. Okay, so we started with $1,000 10th of May 2021, and then we went up to 9,500, and then we went down to 5,000 something, and now we are back up at 6,000. So if you want to have the same result as I do, everybody, I would like to invite you to the lazy portfolio course. Okay, lazy doesn't mean that we are lazy, everybody. Lazy means that you don't need to be a professional on cryptos. Okay, so the lazy crypto portfolio course, it's about how to manage the portfolio and how to choose cryptos like a long-term investment, okay, based on few portfolio management techniques and tactics. Okay, now Crypto Friday, we are going to check the news. Crypto tax doesn't legalize trading, says Indian tax department chief. This is from February the 2nd. The Indian tax department head said crypto taxation will help the department evaluate the exact depth of the digital asset market. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, this is still good news because they are regulating the cryptos. Okay. Next, this is from January 29. Crypto mining won't survive another round of environmental legislation. So it's policy, everybody. Blockchain mining massive carbon footprint is impossible to justify and puts in the crosshair of global environmental legislation. Okay. Now remember, I'm not a professional on cryptos, but so far how I understand this, maybe some country is going to say, well, you the miners, or you are going to pay more and more and more money so we can minimize, it's all politics, by the way, so we can minimize the effect of carbon footprint, or some countries that are very, very green, pro-green, they're going to, my boss told me, pay attention what you are saying online. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they could ban crypto miners. Make sense? And again, somebody saying, on the other, oh, I don't agree with you. I'm just reading, I'm not a commentator and I don't have any opinion. I'm just reading the news. Make sense? Everybody? You can have your opinion. I don't have. I'm just reading the news. Next, policy. UK tax regulator updates guidance on staking and DeFi lending. Good news for the cryptos again. How proceeds from lending or staking are taxed depend on the nature of the returns, which could be hard to determine, UK tax agency said. I mean, in my opinion, oh, but you just said you don't have, not like this, but talking about the policy, if it's good or bad for the cryptos. I believe this is good for the cryptos because policy makers are moving forward. Make sense? If they would be against the crypto, they would say just no rules, no whatever. India heading toward crypto legalization, ? The annual budget presentation to Parliament discussed a 30% tax on crypto profits. This is what would be everybody considered. This would be considered an ugly news. What do you mean? Ugly news in the sense, they are legalizing the cryptos, but they are imposing heavy tax on it. And if you are an investment bank or hedge fund or a physical person, and you have $100, $100, €100, 100 reais in Brazil or whatever, and you have all these different assets to invest or trade, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, the Forex market trading, gold, and cryptos. And then if you are a little bit more smarter, then you are not just looking at the how to get in the market, you are also going to look what is the exit strategy. Make sense? So you could be thinking, well, if I put my $100 into a mutual fund, or if I buy $100 of stock and this stock makes me profits, or this mutual fund or whatever, then I'm going to pay 5%, 6%, 10%, whatever. It's different from country to country, but if I'm putting in Bitcoin or crypto, bam, 30%. Make sense? So, talking about, I hope it's not too difficult to understand everybody, because this is Crypto Friday, just a friendly conversation, right? But from a liquidity standpoint, the big players, some institutional hedge fund, or investment bank or broker, somebody who is investing, I'm talking about India, of course, not in general. They would say, okay, let's put our $1 million or $1 billion or rupees or whatever in the stock market, in the equity market, or in the bond market, anyway, not in the crypto market, because the tax strategist is going to say, okay, we need to pay 30% tax. Make sense? So if you are somebody who is managing money, then your performance, you know, what you present to the buyers, what you present to the clients, you know, so you need to present taxes too. Make sense? Let's see how smart you are, everybody. Do you want, let's say that you have $100, do you want, everybody, 10% annual return with zero tax, or you want a 12% return with 30% tax? Oh, he's tricking us again, you know. Right? Hopefully you got it. Policy: India edges toward crypto legalization with 30% tax, announces digital rupees. Still the same. Next one: Central Bank of Jordan reveals central bank digital currency plans. The governor also predicted that cryptocurrency trading might eventually be permitted in Jordan once the appropriate legislation is in place. Okay, so those are the plans. All good news as far as I'm concerned for the cryptos. Okay, now this is it, and from the, give me a second, everybody, I'm going to open the Forex. I just need to find crypto. There you go. Now I don't know how you look at the charts, everybody, but most of us people online would say, well, we are still in a bear market, right? Agreed? We are still in a bear market, and I believe we have an index, right? Crypto index, global 10, global 30, total market, Pepperstone, global 20, let's see, global 30. Global 30 is showing us what? 169. Global 30 crypto index by Pepperstone. Crypto index. Crypto total market cap by crypto total market cap. Let's see what this is going to show. Well, the chart is most likely the same, right? 20 crypto cap, crypto total DeFi, Nasdaq crypto index, Nasdaq crypto index, Nasdaq. I'm not sure what this index measures. So it was 2000, now it's down. Crypto crypto total market cap exclude Bitcoin and Ethereum. Funds that crypto 10, crypto total CMC 200, crypto index 100, cryptoindex.com from Nasdaq. Let's see this one. Okay, so this is most likely, we're looking at the same chart, right? Sorry everybody, I have my window opened. Sorry about that. So we have a crypto index, everybody, and as you can see, we are in a bear market, right? We are in the bear market. So the next question is, you know, yes, it's pure speculation, but sooner or later the, so let's open a chart, right? This is Bitcoin, everybody. Okay, so sooner or later, we don't know when, sooner or later this market is most likely, right? Risk disclaimer, this is not a webinar or investment advice, but sooner or later this market is going to push up. We don't know when. maybe this year, maybe next year, you know, whatever. So here is the question: where should you start investing? Remember, everybody, I am one of the small group of people online who is telling everybody not to trade cryptos. Don't trade cryptos, don't write your time cryptos. If you ask me, invest for the long run. And again, you know, you can accept what we are telling you. This is just a friendly conversation. You can reject what we are telling you, right? Okay, so downtrend line, still like this. Okay, here is the question: where would you start investing? And remember, everybody, the name of the game, for a lack of a better word, the name of the game is who is going to double first. Okay, so we have Bitcoin here and Dashcoin, Bet, Matic, Link. Let's put Ethereum here, Ethereum dollar, and Bitcoin, right? We're talking about gamblers last year. Okay, and out. The name of the game, everybody, is if you put $100, 100 yen, 100 reais, 100 euros right now into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is 376 something, 37, so 37 must be 74 to double, right, roughly. Okay, so if you put $100, 100 reais, whatever, how long is it going to take Bitcoin, you know, to go somewhere where it was never been before? Just an example. Okay, and time. Make sense? Maybe this market, pure speculation, maybe this market is going to behave something like this. We don't know what is going to happen, right? But Bitcoin needs to go from 3.7 to 7.4. What about Ethereum? Ethereum, this was from last year again. You know, how long is it going to double Ethereum from 2.8? 2.8 times 2 is 5.6, right? 2.8 to, so if I put now, it needs to go to 5.6. 5.6, roughly something. 5.6. Exactly, this is the game. It's not a game per se, right? But we are talking about investors. Where would you put your money? Somebody's typing on the other streaming platform, oh, I'm just buying Bitcoins, so it's just Bitcoin. Well, you know, I told you last year, everybody, you know, so the question from last year was this: is Bitcoin the highest performing asset, or the best performing asset? Meaning, you know, if you would invest last year, bet that Ethereum, Bitcoin, there you go, right? If you would invest $100 last year in Ethereum, or if you would invest $100 last year in Bitcoin, then Ethereum would outperform Bitcoin. Make sense? What would be the case? Well, I don't know. Let's check, you know. Let's look, everybody. Let's take the closing price on closing price. This is the weekly. Let's take the monthly chart. Monthly chart. Let's take the closing price of July. So the market was 42 and it went to 42 roughly and went to 68, so it didn't double. Okay, July 2000 and 2001, July 2001, July 2001. Where is July? This is weekly chart. Let's go on the monthly chart. July. So we are here. I'm not so this candle July, and the closing price was 2.6. 2.6. See everybody? 2.6. So 2.6 times 2 is 42, right? 26 times 2. Oh, let me see. So it was 26, 26 times 2, 52, right? So 52, it went to what? 248. So it didn't double, right? Didn't double in July if you would invest in Ethereum, or if you invest in Bitcoin. But still, you know, still in percentage, Ethereum would give you a better return than Bitcoin. Yeah, I know somebody's going to say, oh, but Bitcoin is a reserve digital currency of the world, you know, which I have no idea about. Okay, but I cannot say, you know, oh, Bitcoin is better than Ethereum, or I'm just looking at charts. Make sense? Somebody would say Shiba Inu. Well, I don't know, right? I don't know. You know, somebody's asking, oh, is Shiba Inu going to rise? I don't know, everybody. Believe me, I understand you. You are asking questions because you are seeing something like this, agreed? And you are thinking, oh, these guys knows what to buy, or what is going to go up, or most likely what is going to go up. And I'm telling you, I have no idea. This result, this portfolio performance, everybody, is based on really a few simple concepts from a portfolio management theory. Make sense? When you come to the lazy course, which is one day, one morning, 5 hours, and you can ask the other students from before, you know, how easy and how, you know, you would say, oh my gosh, you know, how and why I didn't think about this. It's still knowledge, right? And it takes me, everybody, 50 minutes per month. Okay? 50 minutes per month. I'm doing every time, I'm doing just the same. Doing the same thing. This portfolio, somebody's asking, this portfolio started in May 2021, and we are going to close this portfolio 12 of May 2026. Why? Because this market, in my opinion, is going to produce millionaires in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay? Yes, I don't want to keep repeating myself because somebody's going to, you keep repeating the story. I made a bet. Me and Gianpaolo made a bet, you know, for the next 5 years. Make sense? So in 2026, or this portfolio is going to be 1 million, hopefully, or this portfolio is going to be whatever the number, or it could be 0 too. Make sense, everybody? Somebody is asking on the other stream platform, why 3 to 5 years? What is going to happen in 3 to 5 years? In my opinion, these regulators that we are reading the news every Crypto Friday, they are going to decide something in the next 3 to 5 years. Make sense? No, it's not a guarantee, everybody. Come on, you cannot guarantee something like this. Sure enough, countries are looking one to the others like some, you know, countries are like friends, you know, partners. They're looking to each other. Oh, what is the other guy doing with regulation and legislation? You know, but this doesn't change the fact that, you know, that India, just an example, it's a stupid example, you know, India can ban, you know, the cryptos, you know, or Jordan can ban the cryptos, or USA can ban the cryptos, or Europe can ban the cryptos. Make sense? Why? I'm telling you, everybody, you know, the name of the regulation. See here, where is the not this one. Give me a moment. Tax department chief. See this one, everybody. Crypto mining won't survive another round of environmental legislation. You know, it can go to zero. What is the name of the legislation game? Taxes. Taxes. If some, again, this is my opinion, you know, you can agree with me, you can disagree, not a problem. But in my opinion, if USA cannot come to a system of rules and legislation, and they are unable to tax the miners and the traders and the investors, talking about the crypto market, they could ban, you know, cryptos for financial trading. Make sense? How do you know? We don't know, but this is the systemic risk. How do you know? Because China did this already. I don't remember, it was 2020 or 2021, China banned cryptos from financial transactions. If this is your first time with us, everybody, how this is going to work, how this plays out. Just an example, China or the USA or Europe, okay, it's a stupid example, but just for you to understand, they can come and they can tell you, you know, dear citizen, you can have your Bitcoin, you can have your Shiba Inu, you can have your Solana, you can have your Ethereum, you can have your Polkadot, but it's illegal. You can have them, but it's starting from 1st of January 2025, whatever, it's just an example. You know, you can have your cryptos, but it's illegal for you to buy bread and butter or coffee. You cannot buy coffee with bitcoins or blockchain, whatever, you know, Solana or Uniswap. Make sense? If this happens, again, in my opinion, it's game over. All of the charts that you are seeing, we're in a bear market anyway, all of the charts are going to go back to zero. And one more time, you know, if this is your first time with us, this is just a friendly conversation. How this is going to play out, somebody saying on the other platform, you know, I totally disagree with you. Okay, let's have a conversation about this. Let's say that you live in China, just an example, okay, and you have your Bitcoin, or you live in Brazil, whatever, you know, Brazil says, okay, you can have your Bitcoins, Ethereum, Solana, but you cannot make financial transaction with them. It's illegal, you know, and you say, well, I disagree with you that this goes to zero, so what are you going to do with your Bitcoins? Yeah, okay, somebody's typing, oh, but I can get out of the country. This is another story, getting out of the country and living elsewhere, but inside the same country, you know. And remember here, the guy said, I don't agree with you that if some big country like the USA or Europe bans cryptos like financial transactions, make them illegal, that the charts are going to zero. He said, I totally disagree. Okay, let's have a conversation. You have your Bitcoin and you are going to do what with the Bitcoin? I'm going to tell you what would you do. You would try to sell, right? So I have my Bitcoin, you know, it's in here, and I would say, you know, Gianpaolo, would you buy my Bitcoin? And Gianpaolo would say, why would I buy your Bitcoin? What can I do with them? What can I do with it? And I would say, oh, but Bitcoin now it's 37. I'm selling you for 20,000. And Gianpaolo is going to ask me, you know, sure, but why would I buy this? What can I do with it? I cannot buy bread and butter. Why should I buy your Bitcoin? And I would say, okay, I'm going to sold it to you, I'm selling it to you for 10,000 US dollars. And Jean-Paul is going to ask again, thank you very much. Why would I buy your crypto asset, whatever it might be, Bitcoin, Ethereum? What can I do with it? See how the story changes? As a portfolio manager, everybody, it's all about, now maybe I'm wrong, right? You know, I'm honest with you, you know, what the hell I know, right? But as a portfolio manager, if you ask me, and no, I'm not a technology guy, it's all about, I'm talking about the charts, I'm talking about investments, I'm talking about trading, it's all about regulation. Make sense? Somebody's asking, is this something that you are teaching? Yes, we are teaching this in the Lazy Portfolio course. Okay? So in the next 3 to 5 years, in my opinion, those things in here are not going to change much. Talking about regulation and legislation. Okay? And this is why this is why me and Gianpaolo made the bet that I'm going to build and manage my portfolio for the next 3 to 5 years and hopefully come to 1 million, starting with 1,000, hopefully come to 1 million, and Gianpaolo is going to play the lucky game and he's going to trade Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and Doge Elon Mars and the other, not my word everybody, the other, what, I'm not sure, but there is slang like in cryptos, you know, the other shit coins, you know. Oh man, I left so much. Oh, did you hear about the next shit coin, you know? What does this mean? What is this, right? Okay. No, everybody, I'm not a professional, see? I'm not a professional in cryptos, you know. Somebody's asking me, you know, is Shiba Inu a good project? I have no idea. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm having this result, having no idea about any of those projects. Oh, is this so? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay? This is, everybody, this is the good stuff, you know. One more time. Most of you online don't like what I'm talking about, right? Let's be fair. Most of you online, you don't like what I'm talking about. Why? Because I'm telling you don't trade and everybody around you is trading. You know, I'm telling you don't try to buy bottoms and everybody that you know is buying bottoms. You know, I'm telling you, use some easy portfolio management tricks and build your portfolio long term for the next 3 to 5 years. And you don't want to hear this. Why? Because you want the Lambo tomorrow, right? Because you're hearing stories that somebody from the USA or Switzerland or New Zealand, you know, bought Shiba Inu and now he get a Lambo and you want to do the same. But on the other side, there is a small percentage of people online, a small percentage of group of people that are listening to me and they are thinking, well, you know, if I don't need to know anything about cryptos, and we're talking about technology, you know, if I don't need to know, not that I know everybody, come on, you know, I am pro-learning. I am pro-learning, but believe me, blockchain technology and smart contract and airdrop, airship, whatever, those things are not that easy to learn. To really understand, make sense? How do you know? I am learning this and I'm telling you it's difficult. Maybe I'm not smart enough, but when I'm trying to explain to somebody, you know, who is totally ignorant, I don't know how to explain. Make sense? So I'm telling to everybody, you know, what if you don't need to be a professional on cryptos, meaning You don't need to know about blockchain technology. You don't need to know what is a smart contract. You don't need to know what projects or what are those guys working on. Uniswap, Solana, Shiba, Matic, Polka. You don't need all of this, and you can have the same result that I do. Make sense? So a small portion online of people are going to say, oh, this is interesting. And it's especially interesting because I know today that most of my friends and family who were pumped up last year that they are all getting rich are crying today. Most of them lost the shirt. Some of them are honest and they told me. Some of them are, what's the word in English? You know, they are shy, you know, they are, is anybody online who knows Portuguese? Com vergonha, you know? I mean, they are reluctant to tell, you know, that they lost. You know, no, not shy anyway, you know? So the small portion of people online is going to get it, okay, you know, I know that Peter lost and John lost and Marina lost and 20 more lost, you know, and this guy is telling me that I don't need to time cryptos, and this guy is telling me that I don't need to trade cryptos because none of my friends and family have results to show anyway, right? Consistent result. January, February, March, June, and so on and so on and so on. So maybe this is something to learn, right? Something to hear about. Make sense, everybody? Okay, if there are no questions, everybody, this is all for this Crypto Friday. Okay, this is the portfolio. It's up right now. Remember, we are still in the bear market, and one last time, if you want, we have a crypto course 19th of February. Connect with me, send me a Skype or email, whatever. Okay? Until next Friday, everybody, stay strong and relaxed with cryptos. This is FX